Hi, welcome to episode 21 of Bitches of Horror.
Yes, and today is our last part of the Glasgow FrightFest. And we're sorry that we missed last week. Lots to do, we actually have lies behind Bitches of Horror. But we'll try to give you some extras this week. So end of Glasgow FrightFest is a bit sad, but these
the last films were really good.
Yes.
So we have The Other Side of the Door, Baskin, and Devil's Candy.
Yes. So we'll start with The Other Side of the Door. Mm-hmm. And the title, I feel, is very unimaginative.
Like, it's very revealing. Like, you're going to know what will happen.
Yeah, it makes it in the movie very predictable.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what the movie is about, but still it's like, could you not have come up with a little bit of a better title? This movie, I had some mixed feelings about it. Basically, it's about a woman and a man.
Yeah.
A married couple. Who have a child.
Yeah, and they had 2 children.
Yes.
But one of them died.
And they're very depressed, a child dies and they're kind of having troubles and
they're living in India.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
In India.
Yeah.
And basically their housekeeping or nanny or whatever she is Indian, and she tells the wife about a place where she can talk to her dead son. Yeah, but she may not go on the other side of the door. Do not open the door. Leave the door shut.
Behind the door, so...
Yes.
And the title says what? The other side of the door? So you know shit's going to happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
And... so... while it's very predictable, and it's not that good...
It's kind of cliche after cliche.
Yes.
After cliche.
I did really enjoy the fact that it was set in India.
Yeah, that was
and
really
the
good,
mythology behind the movie. Mm-hmm. Listening to the director as well, I kind of felt that he didn't really have control over this movie because it was with, I don't remember who it was. It was New Line Cinema or whoever it was, a big company anyways. And
they forced him to do
a lot of stuff that he didn't want to do. The creature I really liked. Yeah. I can't remember her name now, but the mythological creature.
And you didn't see her, too much.
No.
So that was really good.
She was played by the same person who played Mama.
So you know it's going to be creepy.
Yes. Who actually is a man. But he plays a lot of females.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he they're talking about it on when he had the Q&A that he had an accident and broke
Oh yeah, I remember that. But
his body. I'm not really sure what it was, but he
everything in
snapped
him
in half.
Yeah.
So that was pretty scary, but everything's fine now. But the movements of the Indian goddess was.
Creepy.
It was creepy, and just like Mama. That's the thing I liked about Mama, even though I don't like Mama that much as a movie.
Like Mama.
I like the creature, and it's very good. The acting wasn't that bad.
Jeremy Sisto is always a plus in movies.
Was he
in this one too?
Was he?
Yeah, he was. You have a problem with him. I don't know.
I don't have a problem with him.
You had a problem with him in May and.
No, I just have but this one, okay. A good thing about it was that he wasn't the same character he always is. He wasn't the same douchebag. I was thinking
while watching this movie, I was like, Jasmine will like him because he's not the same as him.
Yeah, he was okay. The acting I had no problem with. Sarah from Walking Dead, she was in it and she did a great job as well. It was just that the movie was very bland and predictable and I don't know, just didn't pull you in.
It wasn't really awful or really bad. It was, like Jasmine said, bland. You just
it's meh. Oh. A good waste of time, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know. It was a very meh movie, I would say. It was very... Had some good elements, and it had some really bad elements. I think I remember having... I might be wrong, but I remember seeing a lot of scares that were just not good.
Yeah.
They tried to do the jump scare thing, but it didn't work.
They shouldn't really have done so much jump scares. Maybe just more creepy atmosphere instead of building up jump scares. Yeah.
One thing that really gets me going is mythology. So I really enjoy that part, and I wish a lot of more mythological movies would be made, because it's something that I really enjoy. While saying that, we actually have a small plan of making our own little mythology movie in the summer, a short
Jasmine's movie.
Yeah, my idea, but maybe we'll see. I have to get a script done, but
you will.
Yeah, we'll talk about that another time. But this one it's hard because I really liked the director and I liked listening to him, but I didn't.
Me too.
Oh,
but I'm
just
looking
didn't
forward
get
to
to
this
me.
next project.
I am, yes, the shark.
Yeah.
Sharks in the ocean.
Yeah, they're usually in the ocean.
Well, you know,
but even
nowadays.
Sand sharks, you have snow sharks, you have
all sorts of sharks.
Yeah,
these ones are actually in the ocean.
Yeah.
But
so grade
4 out of 10.
Yeah,
maybe
4.
5.
I give it a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
A strong 4 for Jeremy's sister.
A strong 4 for mythology. Go mythology, yeah.
Okay, so moving on to Baskin.
And Baskin, what a ride it was. Oh,
I have been longing forward to this movie the most. As this movie was like,
and this movie was really weird.
Really weird.
Really weird.
Good.
And I loved
in a
it.
good way.
Yeah. And also listening to Khan, he was the director, he was very interesting listening to and hearing his views and like talking about like what's going on in Turkey and everything. This is a Turkish movie, by the way, if you didn't know. And I can't really say what it's about because it's really hard. It's about group of cops.
Yeah,
5
group of cops.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5, and one of them is pretty new.
Yeah.
Like, very new. And they like enter a house and like everything goes to like everything hits the fan. You know, shit hits the fan. So basically. Yeah, that's the story. And wow, what a crazy ride. I mean, everything was amazing. The like gore, the characters were really interesting, I think.
Yeah, because you didn't really like all of them. No. Some of them you liked and some of you hated. Like the first 20 minutes of the movie was just conversation.
Mm-hmm. So and you got to know them and you were like, I don't really like these guys.
It was very vulgar,
very macho,
and it wasn't really what you expect from a Turkish movie. I mean, this is my first Turkish movie, I must say, but I have seen
Turkish horror, definitely.
But I do know a lot of Turkish people in Sweden. We have a lot of Turkish people here, and the vulgarness of their conversation wasn't something that I really expected. It was really vulgar, really dirty, really nasty conversation. And you're just like, damn, who are these people? Like, they're cops, and I was just thinking, like, they must have some authority problems in Turkey, because that shit was, like, brutal. But it was really interesting, and it really, like, kind of pulled you in and got you into the characters, and it got you in, like, even if you didn't like them, you really still wanted to like see what happened, and it was very.
There's like a good dynamic between the characters also.
Yeah, definitely. And then just like shit, just like
like
your mind just exploded.
Just wow.
And it was an interesting ride.
It was very beautiful. Like the lighting, the colors reminded me of Dario Argento movies, the blue and red, and it was very beautiful. And the director just came up with so much craziness. Yeah,
the creatures that he had in this, I think he called them the savages.
Yeah, savages.
They were awesome.
Yeah.
A really fun fact, if you've seen the movie, and if you haven't seen it, it's not a spoiler, but the father, he's called the father, he has a special face. And you're thinking, all that makeup, it looks really cool, and how he looks, and he looks like really weird.
Yeah, it's
kind of creepy.
Yeah.
But he has no makeup on. He looks like that for real. And he was actually like a traffic director. I don't remember what they're called, the traffic people. Police. Yeah, they're just like, you go this way, go that way.
Yeah.
And they found him, and they're like, hey, you wanna be in a movie sort of thing? And he's really good, and he's really creepy, and he's like creepy but kind of lovable. You know what I mean? Like, he was really...
Yeah,
sincere.
Like when you see him, you're like, okay, yeah. Then when he's like doing something bad, you're like, oh no.
His like voice like pulls you. It's like kind of soothing. He's kind of soothing in a way.
But then you remember what he does.
Yeah,
so you're like, oh no.
There's some really gruesome scenes in this,
this
film.
One scene really made me like, ooh, you know, which one?
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, a lot of close-ups, you know, uncomfortable close-ups, and they were like stayed there. You're like, oh.
You're like, are they going to turn away? They're
yeah,
not going to turn away.
Wow.
And yeah, the director said as well, I'm not sure, I haven't actually checked my facts, but he said this was the 7th movie ever to release in the United States. Not in Europe, but in the United States, from Turkey. So that's an actual achievement. I mean, damn. Yeah. And it's available now on VOD. You can rent it. Definitely.
You can also buy it.
Yeah. Just buy it or rent it, whatever you want. Because it's a really good movie. It is. And it's a different type of movie.
Yeah, if you want to see something like just crazy and...
It's gory. It's psychological.
It's beautiful.
It's stunning. It's just good dynamics, good characters, good
like everything that
connections.
A horror movie needs to have to be like awesome.
It can be a little bit confusing at some points. Not to like talk all good about it, because it is a really good movie. Don't get me wrong, but to like point out some things that it kind of loses you sometimes. You're like, what? It picks you back up. It does. But like, there's like some scenes where I kind of wonder. I really kind of once makes you want to rewatch it to see if you missed something. Some scenes that you kind of wondered, what was that scene for? And I'm talking about the campfire scene.
Oh.
That scene, I don't really know what that scene was for. And that's the only issue I had with the movie. Okay. But I'm guessing if I rewatch it a few times,
You'll get it.
I'll get it, hopefully. I'm a bit slow, you know. But yeah, really good effects and really something, I mean, not to be like that, but you don't really expect to come from Turkey.
No.
It was really good. And I know that Turkey is very, if you compare it to other countries in the Middle East, it's very European in a way. Turkey is very mixed with Western and Middle Eastern. So it was really interesting to watch.
Yeah, looking forward to more things from the director.
Yeah, Khan is he's amazing. Yeah. And he was very interesting to talk to. And unfortunately we didn't get an interview with him, but I did get to ask him like how he got the idea for the Savages, and he just told me it was, I don't know, he didn't really.
And I told him, great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he shook my hand. So I'm never washing my hand. Just kidding, I have.
But he's a really great person. We'll be putting up the Q&A for him.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see him sometime in the future.
It's really, really good. And
great.
9 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, that was amazing. I told you after, I was like, this is amazing.
It is amazing. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe if I get that one part,
yeah,
it'll be 10 out of 10.
One scene. Yeah. Okay,
so we'll move on.
Yeah, for the Devil's Candy. I had been looking forward to this.
I had too, yeah.
Because it's the same director that made The Loved Ones, and The Loved Ones is amazing. But this one is like totally different, because it's about a family, a father that is an artist. He's painting, and he's just looking to paint and earn some money for his daughter and his wife. And I think they're moving into a new house. Mm-hmm. And the previous owner is a little bit creepy. So, the movie's about that. They are being stalked by a creepy guy.
A big creepy guy.
And it's a lot of rock involved, because the daughter and father listen to metal.
I was so happy, like...
Me too.
Like, there's really good music in it throughout the movie, but the one thing that really caught my eye was that the father, Ethan, had a Sun shirt on, which had the Sun logo. I guess some people say Sunno, I don't know. Sun, S-U-N-N. And that really impresses me, because I don't feel that it's a band that actually, is that well known. And I just saw the logo and I was like, oh, that's awesome, I can't believe they had that. It was really, they had some really good scenes, like the usually families in horror movies are really annoying and
they don't know what to do.
Yeah, they're always teenagers. They're like, nah, I don't want to listen to you.
But she was so good. The really good.
Connection between the family was so perfect.
And Ethan Embry, the father, he played his character really well.
He was a really good father. You're like, yeah, damn.
I want.
He was really like, yeah, you go, Dad. Father of the year. And it was very really good, you know, characters in general, but also the connection between the characters. What do you call it? The
dynamic.
Chemistry.
Chemicals.
Yeah, very good chemicals between the characters. The chemistry. Yeah, good chemistry.
Yeah, and the stalking scenes were great. And
yeah, he was really creepy.
Yeah, he's always playing creepy guys in like Criminal Minds and other movies. So I knew, like, when I saw him, I was
he's
like, oh,
really good, creepy guy.
Yeah.
Not to be like that. He's probably a really nice guy in real life, but he's really creepy in the movies. He does a really good job of that.
Like, my favorite parts were the painting sequences.
Yeah, it was very music video-ish at some times, but
but in a good way.
In a good way, not like Executioners.
No.
It was... They integrated it. The thing with Executioner, how to say it's different, is that the Executioners wasn't about music. While The Devil's Candy had, like, the whole music element in the movie.
So it made sense.
Yeah.
It was logical.
No, not that I know what I'm talking about, but I enjoyed it, and I think it fit. I thought it was very...
I liked the ending. I liked almost everything, I think.
The one thing, I didn't like the fire. They had the fire scene, like the fire that they used.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you didn't like that?
It was too CG, and that...
Oh yeah,
like I
talked about it.
Yeah, like I said that I can't do CG stuff, and that just didn't go with me that well. But the rest of the movie I really enjoyed. I thought it was a good horror rock movie.
It wasn't what I expected at all.
No,
I had just heard like people say it's a really good movie.
Yeah,
and it's from the director who made The Loved One, so it's like, yeah, okay, let's do this. And then I was like, wow.
I actually haven't seen The Loved Ones. Yes, I know.
You have to.
I know.
We will
I have a lot of movies
together.
to see. I always watch crap movies. I don't know why I don't watch the good ones. But yeah.
You're like sand sharks, yes. Loved Ones.
You know. It's like no, I'm not even gonna say that because I'm gonna get kicked off the Bitches of Horror. If I
just
do.
be me in the future.
Yeah, I hadn't seen Loved Ones. I've heard good stuff about it, but, you know, when I hear too much good stuff about something, I kind of back down because I'll be disappointed. Yeah. But I wasn't disappointed with The Devil's Candy. I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed the music and how it looked, and just...
Like everything.
Everything was really good, especially the chemistry between characters. I really liked that.
Yeah, I love that in horror movies. It just makes everything better, I think.
Yeah. The fact also that it was a little bit different. It wasn't the whole, teenager, I don't want to do this. It was more like, oh, we're a really good family. That was refreshing.
Yeah, it was. So I'll give this an 8 out of 10.
Same. I really enjoyed it. Oof,
me too.
I need to buy it.
Me too.
So, Glasgow FrightFest was so much fun.
Yeah.
I was sad when it was over.
Me too.
So
but
short.
There's one in August, so yeah.
Yes, that one's in London.
Yeah.
Woo. I've heard stuff about the London one. I mean, it's supposed to be great, but the one in Glasgow is smaller, so that also means that you're closer to everyone.
That's true.
And I really felt that it was like more of a family than an actual, sit there all by yourself and like, ooh, there's people around. But like, you actually had a chance to talk to the directors, and most of them or all of them were really nice.
Yeah, everyone was so cool.
Yeah.
And we even got a shout out. Like,
we got a shout out from their organizers. It was so nice.
Yeah.
They're like, we got the Bitches of Horror.
And I was
here.
like walking in and just standing like, what? They mentioned.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, huh? It was it was they were very nice, and they're very supportive. And they just want the horror scene to flourish, and that's really it's about horror love.
Yeah. People love horror.
Yes. So touchy-feely. I might shed a tear.
So much feelings.
Yeah, but thanks for, everything in Glasgow. Next week, we're gonna talk about, or next episode, we're gonna talk about the shorts we saw at Women in Horror.
Yeah, and we will talk more about the Women in Horror,
event.
I was saying convent, but that's not
right.
Yeah, that's not right. Okay.
So it'll be a good episode as well, because that's a lot more indie unknown stuff. and very good short movies.
Yeah,
I must say. A lot of them were really good.
Yeah.
So,
thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. Don't forget to stay horrific.
Yeah, and like our videos and pages. Thank you. Bye.